Yo, yo. What up? Screwing. Who are you screwing? Yo.
Hello.
How is the mood today? If 10 is good and 0 is really bad.
5.
Oh wow. That's a bad start for the day.
Yeah.
Did you sleep bad? Sleep not enough?
Not enough.
Ah, so you were awake all night.
I was not awake all night.
So why did you not sleep?
I don't know. Hot, cold.
Huh?
Hot and cold.
Hot and cold, yeah. All right. Okay, so the plan for today, disassemble the stuff. And we're gonna do a vlog. I said that we will do 2 vlogs this week. So this will be the second one. Are you happy? Are you down for that?
Yeah.
Happy face?
Happy.
You went from 5 to 6 when I arrived, right?
I went from 8 to 5.
Oh, wow. Wow. All right. So I started yesterday, some of the stuff here. The water, the intake. So we're gonna try to see if we can get the gearbox out today. That would be nice. And yeah, we'll try to film it as usual. Alrighty.
Third time's the charm. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. Good. I'm dirty, oily, but I'm actually making progress of getting everything out of here.
Yeah.
So I did the dampers, I did the battery, I did all of the wiring. I moved that aside, and now I'm doing the gearbox cooler and then a little bit other bits and pieces. So I think that's going good. Most of the bolts for the suspension was actually stuck, so that was good. But that could also be that because we were at KW, like a couple of months ago? Yeah. And we actually disassembled the dampers and moved them, reinstalled them at KW. So with that said, I think we will need to start using a little bit Loctite or some sort of thread locking guck. But yeah, other than that, in the back here it looks good. It's dirty because
Really
we had the problem with this. You remember we talked about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the ventilation for the engine, and that one we overfilled it in the beginning when we had a lot of issues. Then we rebuilt the dry sump tank, and then it worked well. So
It's hard to clean when everything is in.
exactly, yeah. And also, like many of the wires that we did here was actually.
Let's go.
It's no problem. Also, a lot of the wires that we did was we installed them when everything was in place. Like we didn't weld any of these small brackets where we can do zip ties or any of that. So like all of this would need to be redone. So we can have a cleaner path of all of the wiring for the rear, basically. I started to like make a big junction box where I was planning, CanCheck, they have these IO units. So what I was planning to do is to put 2 of these circuit boards in there that would give like 20 analog inputs, and also do, built-in CAN hub in there. Mm-hmm. So it will be like 2 circuit boards with analog inputs, digital outputs, digital inputs, everything, like 20 of each. And then there will also be like 8 pins for CAN through that circuit board. So whenever we have the brake temperature sensors from CanCheck, or we have the tire temperatures, like we will just have a big box here with DTM connectors, and then we just plug it in. So I think that's gonna be something that I want to finish. And I also started. I don't know if I have that here. Yeah, I might have. But basically, what I did, you know, these DTM connectors that we use, the small ones like these. These are the females. I have a plan to make males, which are kind of recessed in the body. So when these comes and plugs in, it's kind of flat surface. So, but it's going good. We'll continue to disassemble.
Yeah.
You did some work inside of the car as well. You can show that.
Yeah, the prop shaft is gone, and all the generator, starter, whatever. We just need to get this piece out somehow. Someone made it bigger than the entry point.
Yeah. It's always been a pain in the butt. This is also why I'm super keen on reposition of the fuel tank, because I would love to have the fuel tank on the passenger side, but then we can't. The idea is that we will put a seat in the car so we can drive some people. But if we do that, then we can't actually. So I think we will wait with the tank. We keep the tank as is right now, and then for the future we will figure something out.
Yeah.
But it will be way much easier to be able to reach the alternator, starter, everything around the gearbox if we didn't have the big shoehorn tank over the gearbox. So yeah, but so the progress is good. I think that we will just continue removing things, and then the gearbox plan for today is to take the gearbox out.
Which is doable.
For sure, is doable. And then we'll see. We have some time frames to stick to today. But if we manage that, then I guess we will jump on the front and start to disassemble like the engine manifolds, everything around the engine. I started already, but then try to disassemble some of the stuff on the engine even more also. So yeah, the idea is to bring this down to a bare tube frame again. So we can clean it up, rewire some stuff, pull it in a nice way, and make it more service friendly, I would say.
Yeah, service friendly.
Service friendly. So yeah, that's it.
Very nice.
Piece is out. Very dirty, oily. And the clutch doesn't look bad. I mean, it has some color, but it doesn't look bad at all. So that is good. This is intact. It feels good. But yeah, we will try to clean it a little bit, and then all of this will be taken apart and then looked at. That's the plan. we were worried that there wasn't much oil in there, but there was actually. So this is actually, and the oil, I mean, it has some color in it, but I think it should have some color in it because there is going to be some sort of wear and tear on the gears. So it shouldn't be, but I mean, if you look at it, this is the last part of it's coming out now, and it's not bad. And it's been there for probably better half of a year. So this is so far so good.
Artlist.io.
How's it looking?
It's actually looking really good. I was thinking that it's gonna look worse because we was thinking that it sounds a bit bad.
Yeah.
But it hasn't. This is the thing. Like even the thing that grips the the drum, it looks brand new. There's a little bit wear and tear, but I mean it's been being abused for a very long time now. So I am happily surprised. I mean we haven't opened it up yet fully. But the shifting strategies hasn't been spot on in the system due to that the fuel map or fuel table wasn't optimal. So it didn't, when we did the downshifts, it didn't do a good job. So for that, I was assuming that there will be some wear and tear on the dogs. On the dog rings, but I mean, if you look at them, they are properly solid. They're like not even like you could see maybe some sort of, some sort of wear and tear on them, but it is not. No round edges, nothing. So it looks amazingly good. Like you can see here from front, like it doesn't look bad at all. So I think this is good. So I will ask Albins to get some sort of instruction manual for it, so we know exactly how to tear it apart. But then it's also having this table. It's literally like.
Yeah, you almost slipped and died.
Yeah, I almost died. Literally, I think it's on the time lapse. I almost died. So what I'm thinking that I saw that when Albins works with these gearboxes, they have it bolted to these points here. So I will make in the CAD tonight, I will make like a sheet metal with a base plate, and then we weld a pipe on it. Then we can actually put it in the engine stand. And then we have it, firmed, we can rotate it, we can work with it. So I think that's going to be much, much, much better.
Yeah.
This, I'm kind of done with this. It's too...
Yeah, it's a mess everywhere.
It's a mess everywhere. Maybe a little bit on us that we didn't drain the gearbox, but it is what it is. But it looks good, so that's a nice saving. And I also will talk with Albins to understand like what would be the normal wear, like what would be something we would need to change. But so far it's been running. The last things we did with it was like 900, almost 1,000 horsepower.
Yeah,
and it looks brand new. So this is really good. So we will also look at the diff. We have, we always had this strange sound from the differential whenever we kind of roll the car and we start to turn.
Oh yeah.
So maybe we can look into that. Maybe there are some spare parts.
Spare parts.
But other than that, it's good. I think we will clean up a little bit now, and then maybe, depending on what the time is, we might start disassemble the front.
I think we should get to this mess first.
Yeah, I think the whole thing we will need to clean it. And also, like, for example, like the brake lines for the back, when we installed them, the gearbox and everything was installed. So there was like even the floor was installed on the car.
Yeah, but this is not the like original.
No, this is something we
quick
this
fix.
is, yeah, this is something we added quickly when we thought that the brake line was the issue, but it apparently wasn't. But either way, we will need to redo this. So we will pull the pipe a little bit nicer, and then we need to clean everything up. Clean it, maybe touch it up here and there with some paint, and then also the biggest thing will be for us today is you know, the back plate we have, the one behind you.
This thing.
Exactly. So this one, so this one sits with 4 point. It's on those top 2 and bottom 2. So it sits on that, and then we have the wing mounts. So there, and basically everything from this line outwards is hanging in the air.
Yeah, which is not good.
Which is not good. So we had issues that the wing was flexing a lot. So that's why we added these straps that go up to the roll cage. Like there was long big pipes going up to the roll cage to that hooks. And those broke when we did the last test. So those welds broke. So, but it was a shitty solution from the beginning. So I think that, you know, I think that we redo this. I have some ideas. Shell, who has been part of building the tube frame, we actually met him on the last event, and he looked at it and he gave me.
He laughed in your face.
He laughed in my face, and to be fair, it's all good because it is. It wasn't good, but it was a quick fix, and I accepted defeat on it because it was poor. So we will redo that as well. But let's clean up now a little bit and then see if we start with the front or if that's going to be the next vlog. I'm not sure. What do you think? Next or this? Next.
Probably next.
Probably next.
Front part is another part.
That's another episode.
All
right. So we keep them short. I did a poll and I asked people, and many of them say it's good as is. Some said 5-10 minutes or 8-10 minutes, and some said 15-20. But I think majority was in the between. So let's keep it to that and just try to spit them out, maybe 2 times a week. Can we shake on that, you and I? Let's shake on it.
I cannot shake on anything.
Shake it. Shake it.
Shake it.
So let's try to do 2 a week. I think that's easy. And also yesterday we did a live stream. And for the next live stream, you're going to be part of that because that's going to be next week. We're going to stream it not only on Twitch, because a lot of people don't have Twitch. So we're going to stream it live on YouTube.
Whoa.
And for that, we will place the cameras in a strategic positions. So if we're working in the front, there's going to be camera on the front. So we want to have the depth you get from this video, where hey, look at this gear here. You can look closely. If there's a camera on the wall, you wouldn't see it. So we want to have that possibility of the details, even with the live streams. And the benefit of the live stream is that if you have nothing to do at home, you can watch it, but it's also easier for us, right? Because we just plug it in, stream it, and then we can go and wrench. We don't need to pick up the camera, talk, vlog. Like now, when we're doing this now, we actually don't have any progress. So that's going to be it. So yeah, good progress. Subscribe, follow, thumbs up, comment. There was good comments. I replied to those. That's nice. But yeah, it's all good. Peace.
Woohoo!